Yeah, it's a nice warm pre-summer day. It's June just started, and I've been kind of using the hoe here and cultivating the ground. And a couple of you have asked anyway, what are we growing? Come here. Take a look at this. Yeah, there it is. Watermelon. Yeah, we've got some watermelon growing here. There's honeydew growing right there. And if I take a look over here, look at that. We got some tomatoes. And we've got some pretty good sized tomatoes in there. Just a matter of time. Oh, let me show you this. Basil. Yeah, this one here, this was a volunteer basil that came from some seeds that dropped last season. And so is this one here. We put in a bell pepper. We just picked that bell pepper, but there's some more blossoms, as you can see, coming in there. Another bell pepper there, some more green basil there. We planted this basil, and it's doing quite well. Cilantro, those of you that like cilantro, or coriander when the seeds grow out. That was a volunteer, as is this celery. Well, actually, this celery is an interesting story because it was a celery stalk that was kind of going a little sideways, and I just cut the base of the celery off, stuck it in some water for a while, and then little nibs started growing like roots, and so I stuck it in the ground, and there it goes. Got some potatoes, right? We'll dig those up pretty soon. They're getting close. And then all sorts of herbs. You know, there's some, I don't know, onions. Yeah. Very cool stuff. But what we got to do is that hoe needs sharpening. We've been using it a lot, and it's gone a little dull. So let's take it in the tool shed, get out the work sharp, sharpen it. Yeah, well, we got bring the hoe in here and give it a sharpening. Looks like Shooting Kid left us some knives that he's asking me to sharpen for him. You're welcome, Shooting Kid. But this thing needs to be sharpened first, so we'll get right to that, shall we? Oh, that reminds me, reader rest. That's right, you guys have been wondering, you know, about this thing here that I have around my neck to put my glasses, just like that. It's reader rest. We've just recently connected with them, and I have a link on my webpage. It's actually a whole page dedicated to reader rest and reader rest products. Go take a look. If you have glasses, whether they're readers, prescription, sunglasses, or gosh, anything else, I'll put a link to a video we just did about this if you missed that. But it's quite handy. Yeah, you can even put your knife on it. They also keep your screwdriver handy, and screws. Go there, take a look, and they're offering some discounts right now, so you may want to take advantage of that. Again, the link is below, but let me clear this stuff out of the way, and we'll have to get to these, or the Shooting Kid will just hound me. Let me put this in here. We'll knock this baby down. Put that in there. Let me rearrange the camera just a little bit so you can see this. Will this help? Yeah, maybe. There you go. All right, let's get the work sharp out. That's another thing. We've got a whole page dedicated to work sharp too. These guys have been good to us, and they've certainly been an excellent product around the compound here. We sharpen everything from lawnmower blades to, Benchmade pocket knives. Of course, got a link to all this stuff down below, so if you're interested. That, and now a hoe. I'm going to arrange this just a little bit better so that you can see better, and then we will get to sharpening this thing. Now what we've done is loosened up this screw back here so we can pull the guide off, just like that. Comes off pretty easily. because we don't need that. And then we're going to rotate this so that it's more in a grinding position. Let's go a little bit further. Can we go a little further? Oh, look at that. So I'm going to get down on this beveled edge, which you can see here, and get right to sharpening it. If you're looking to buy yourself a work sharp, just click on the link marked Work Sharp in the description of this video. Yeah. Ooh. Got a burr. That's nice. Now I'm using the coarse belt. And sure enough, when I go like that, I feel that on there. Now, why would you want a hoe to have a very sharp edge? Well, you know, many times you just want to chop away at some weeds and some, you know, some thick branches that are growing from whatever's there. I mean, out here we've got crabgrass that is just, I tell you, man, it's the shooting gal tells me for her it's kind of like twine. It's very difficult to just pull it and snap it, so you want to break through it. Let me a couple more passes on here and it'll be really, really sharp. Hang on. I think that's about it, because when I run my finger this way, there's definitely a burr, which is good. Do I want to knock that burr off? I don't think so. I think we'll be fine. A few whacks in the ground, and this is going to be dull again anyway. Man, I wish I had something. Ooh, I have just the thing. Hang on. Look at that. Work Sharp hand tool, and it's got a it's got a diamond impregnated plate back here, which I could have done that, but I tell you, power tool if you have electricity is really good. If you don't have electricity and you're out in the field, this will work really good. And then I've got this ceramic stone on this end. There's a variety of options with Work Sharp, and I'm gonna I'll put links to at least to one video that I have kind of highlighting all the different Work Sharp tools, and you know, I don't know what I would do without them, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go like that with the and take that burr off. Yeah, oh, right in here. I gotta. Yeah, it's pretty nice. There you go. I think this is going to work really well. Keep your tools sharp. Your shovels, your spades, your hoes. What else? Gosh, there's a hand trowel that we had to repair. I'll put a link to that video if you want to see that. But we also sharpen the edges of that hand trowel, and that works really good. It works just like a what's it called? Hattori? It's a Japanese trowel that has an edge to it, so that when you're cutting into the dirt, you can cut roots and pull things out. It works really good. So sharpness is important. Now, this isn't so sharp that you can shave with it. I tell you though, I can do it with this, but there's no need. This is just enough edge to cut through stuff in the ground really well. And then when it gets a little dull again or a little chipped up, I'll just take the power tool or the diamond impregnated one and get a new edge on there. Get a close-up of that edge. All right, that's all I got for you. Work Sharp, good stuff. If you're interested in gardening and whatnot, hang around, because we're gonna watch that watermelon together grow. We're gonna watch it. Also, redirest. Yeah, don't forget, we've got access to redirest now, and there's a special going on right now. So be sure to check that out on my webpage. Just go to shootingguy.com, click on the merch tab. A drop down will happen. You'll see redirest, you'll see Work Sharp, other stuff, PSA, other things that YouTube is a little sensitive to anymore. Kind of the outdoorsy kinds of sportsman shooting sports and stuff like that. But check all that out if you're interested and we will be happy to serve you. Keep in mind, everything that we've got on our webpage, we've tested ourselves. We've either bought the product and used it and said, thumbs up, yeah, this is a good product, or it may have been provided to us, and I disclose all that on there so that we could test it. But the only time it shows up in that case on our webpage or any of our videos is if it passes test. I mean, if it's not good, I don't even bother. I shoot a video, I test it. I'll probably show you, and I've showed you a couple of those duds, but I won't carry them on my webpage. So if I don't use them, if I don't have them, and I don't use them daily, like rearrest I use daily, they won't show up. All right. That's it, guys. Love you. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's June. Are you guys back to work and all that where you're at? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what's going on around your area. If your state, your city, your area has opened up and you're back in business, I'd love to hear that. And if you're not, tell me where you are so that we can all be praying for you, that you get back to work real soon. Okay? All right. Love you. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. Yeah, you know, I better get to it. If I don't sharpen his knives, I'm going to hear it from the little Admiral.